Hello, this is Jasmine Taksham. Today I would like to do a product review on a thermos food jar. I'm going to show you these two are the ones that I use for my two children, and they both bring lunch to school. One demanded to bring lunch, one it just because I'm doing one, I might as well just get the second one to bring lunch for school. Although he does enjoy buying lunch at school from time to time, and when I get a little lazy or ran out of food, then I will let him do that. But I would like to share, why I like this particular food jar. So as you can tell, this is Oh, sorry. Here, Zojirushi. I do like this brand a lot, and I do have a rice cooker that is this, and I used it for over 12 years. And I did have posted a YouTube review on that one a few months ago. If you want to check that out, go ahead. But we had it for the same rice cooker for 12 or maybe 13 years now, and then it's still working great, and we love that. And so really for me is I would rather I like to opt for basically quality rather than quantity. And throughout the years, I believe my mom might have gone through quite a few rice cooker, and then she always complains like half the rice is cooked and half the rice is raw and things like that. But this is not the video to talk about the rice cooker. If you want, you can just go to YouTube and search for Zojirushi rice cooker. But this is the Zojirushi food jar. So I spent a lot of time looking for one. Now, why do I come with this one? This is the second one that we're using. The first one I got just at Target. I'm not gonna name names, but we just grab it, at Target, $12, and I've been using it for my daughter for about a year. And then one day I believe it was December of 2017, so a little over a year ago. I don't know what had gone to me. I finally looked at the lid, which I threw it away. I wish I have kept it, but it's also not good for me to keep something that's moldy. So I look in at just one lid, right? And but it's hard to clean the rim, in between, how do I say it? So it's like that, except it's different. The part that it's in between, it's really hard to clean, and it's smaller than this gap. And so one day I looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh, I see mold in it. It's like black stuff. And I freaked out. And then I'm like, how long have I been feeding my daughter this? And I threw it away. I took some pictures because I do want to share with with people, like with my audience, that something to watch out. It's everybody can get that, and then you could put food in and you can really wash it. I try to use toothpick and all the stuff, and they just don't come out. And thank goodness I got a pink one, and that's how I spot it. But can you imagine if you got a black one, and you will never ever be able to tell, because black on black, it's clean, right? It looks clean. And I did a video in February. It was about a coffee lid, and I just posted too in early February of 2019, and the same thing happened. It was black, and I've been using it at work every day. And one day I finally looked, like there's black stuff coming into my water. I thought it was like coffee grind, but it took me a while, and I'm like, oh my god, this is mold. And how long have I been drinking that water? Because I keep dumping it out, and I get it, and then it looks clean, and then all of a sudden it comes in, and I'm like, my god, what is going on? I see the dark spot, molded spot on the rim. That's the only way that I can show both sides. Picture doesn't show all the way. It is hard to clean. I tried to use a toothpick, but didn't come out. So what I love about this is everything can take apart. And although it's a lot to wash, but it's for the safety of you and your family. This is so worth it. I want to say it's almost triple the price. So the other one I got at Target might be like $12. This is about mid-30s, but it's well worth it. My daughter has been using it for over a year now, It looks great. Now my son, I can show you. I'm just being very transparent. This is my son. You can see the dent. The first day or the first week, he take it to school. Of course, boys, right? They kick it. They don't take care of their stuff. So it comes home with dent, but it doesn't. For me, it doesn't really affect. It's just the outside. It doesn't look as nice. My daughter's, it's a lot. I mean, you can see a little bit. She might drop there, or just washing and scraping against other metal. But this is metal, so I want to show you. You can see a little. I'm going to cover the name, but you can see a little dirty too on the rim, right? Especially with pink, it's a little bit harder. I guess harder to mask. Let's put it that way. But it doesn't bother me. So I'm going to show you. This part is like a few part. You can take this out, so it become like this, right? And then further, this is what happened. I don't know if you can see it. I just push it, it comes out. So then you can really wash it. Wash it. This is clean. I don't see any black stained. That's what you want. You don't want to feed your child mold, from a food container if you pack lunch for them. And the good thing is, I've been searching that to find a food container that you can easily take everything apart. That's what I came up with. There might be another one, but I end up buying this one. It could be the size, because this is a perfect size. I forgot the ounce, but I do have a box, so maybe I can post it and show you. And then so it comes with this. Now even this, you can take it out. Now I don't take this out every day, but I should. I figure I should. It looks pretty clean. I mean, there's a little bit, but it looks pretty clean. But if you want to clean it, so the lid becomes 4-part, right? 4 parts. And you can clean everything. And there's nothing hidden that you cannot go in and clean with your hand or your toothpick or whatever it is. Now this is the container itself, right? And then that's all it is. You don't have to use this one, but I think this one, it's plastic. If you don't feel like it, you don't have to. But this is just if you have hot drinks or hot soup, then this is just to prevent that you get burned from the metal. But, this is plastic, so it's up to you. So it does come in some plastic, but, if between mold or plastic, I don't know. I might pick plastic rather than mold, but I don't have a choice. Sometimes you just don't have a choice. And then, so this is what it is. You just put it back. If I know how to put it back, that would be great. Sometimes it's a little bit hard. It does, I believe anyway, I believe I probably got it on Amazon, and I think I got one first just to test it out, and I got it like really early on, like really fast. That's what I meant. I don't know if this is right. I might have to look at the other one. And then the other one, it took like a good, it looks like this. It took a good 3 weeks for me to get it because they shipped it out from Japan. That was fine. And I would no longer, I was like, when I discovered that, I'm like, I need to tell people. I wish I had that lid, but I just threw it away because I don't want to see that anymore, with the mold. But this is it. I put it back. I don't know if you saw it, but so all you do is you snap it back like that. It makes a sound, and then you put this back. There's a little indent. That's there's a certain position that you put in, but nothing hard. But again, you can take everything off. It keeps it warm, like I think 4 or 5 hours. I think on the product descriptions, there are instructions, like 4 to 6 hours, and it's great for school. Sometimes if they don't use it, today they had pizza for lunch, so I get to keep it at home and do a video for you guys. Sometimes they, if I take it to work and if I drink it or eat it during lunchtime, it's fine. But if, let's say, 8 hours, then it might start becoming not as hot as before. But if overnight it probably become lukewarm. But even with stuff that's in this thermos for, I would say, over 8 hours, it's it's not fresh anymore. It's kind of like when my children come home with this. Uh, at the end of the day, it's like about 5 p.m. because I packed their lunch like 6 something in the morning, right? And at 5 p.m., it kind of, you don't want to eat that kind of food. So, before lunch, they eat like between 10, 11, 12. It's fine because it's only been 4 hours. It's perfect, 4 to 6 hours. But anything lasts way too long, you probably want to throw that away. Especially the liquidy stuff, it might become a little sour, turns bad. But this is what I want to show you. They come with different colors. I can't manage the camera, so it's reversed. My son have been using that for maybe since September because that's when he started school. So September, this is for a year. My daughter, of course, take better care of her stuff rather than my son, and that's known a lot of the times. Not for every boy, but some boys are more careless and some girls are more careless, and some they just take care of their stuff better. So I do want to show you, if you're looking for a thermos food jar, I would highly recommend this. I even switched from plastic containers for little snacks to metal ones. So maybe next time I can do something like that to show you. I just wanted to spread the information because it took me a lot of time to do some of the research, and I just wish sometimes that somebody have done it and I can just kind of piggyback on their decision making, and the product information, so I don't have to spend so much time. But now that I have done the research, I'm like, well, I might as well just share in case you are looking for something that you're not aware of and you wanted to look for some kind of product. And sometimes you might not even know what's out there, right? Until you ran into a problem, and that's what I did, and I found a better solution. So again, I will post a little bit more information down below in the information section, and then if you have any questions, just let me know. I hope to see you soon. Bye.